By now, you'll have all heard this word. You might have heard people say that Brexit means a better and brighter Britain. You might have heard people say that Brexit is going to ruin our economy and put us in debt. You might have heard people say that Brexit is going to force immigrants out of the UK. There's been a lot of Brexit talk going round, and people are very divided when it comes to Brexit. Almost exactly 50-50, actually. On June 23, 2016, the British public voted to leave the European Union, or the EU. The action of leaving the EU was named Brexit by the UK media, Britain and Exit. But what exactly does that mean? What is Brexit? To put this simply, we need to go back a few years. In December 2009, the EU, a group of European countries united to govern together, created the Lisbon Treaty, which was a series of changes to how they govern. In the Lisbon Treaty, you will find Article 50, the clause which states the rules and proceedings for a country to leave the EU. Prime Minister Theresa May is planning to trigger Article 50 and take Great Britain out of the EU. Theresa May says she is planning to trigger Article 50 by the end of March 2017. She planned to do this without consulting anyone, but the Supreme Court judges ruled against that. You might remember that bit. So now, in order for Brexit to happen, it must be backed by the House of Commons and the House of Lords. After 2 days of debate in the House of Commons, the MPs backed the Brexit plans by a vote of 498 to 114. Good news for May. The House of Lords, however, wanted the Brexit plans to be amended so it would guarantee the rights of EU citizens currently living in the UK. This is bad news for May, as the amendments now need to go back to the House of Commons to be voted on, slowing down her speedy Brexit plans. May has said that she plans to trigger Article 50 on March 15th, whether she is supported or not. However, despite May's fast-paced plans, this will not be a speedy procedure. The UK has a number of obligations to European countries. We have trading deals, business tariffs, and agreements to the freedom of movement. If all goes according to May's plan, the UK will be independent from the EU by April 2019, making the Brexit process 2 years long. However, experts predict that the ties to the EU will take longer to cut, and it could take us more like 5 years. So, what will happen in the meantime? The biggest worry for most is the rights of EU citizens in the UK at the moment. Theresa May has said that she cannot confirm the status of EU nationals as UK citizens, meaning she doesn't want to commit to either telling them they can stay or telling them they will have to leave. The House of Commons are voting on the Lords' amendments on the 13th and 14th of March, but whatever they decide, Theresa May is confident that she will start the Brexit proceedings on the 15th of March, just 5 days from today. So, that's Brexit put simply, but of course there is a much bigger picture. There are useful links in the description box if you want to read more, and I strongly encourage that you do. If you like this video and want to see more, drop me a like and a comment, and subscribe to keep up with Politics Put Simply.